All of these global warming hoaxers, these communists. Do you know who got the biggest ovation yesterday at Copenhagen? It was Hugo Chavez. Hugo Chavez received thunderous applause when he ripped into capitalism. He called the world a dictatorship and said it was time to break up the dictatorship. And he just tore into capitalism, and for the first time all week, this place came alive. It is, as I've always told you, the radical environmental wackos on the left who sought a new home, communists who sought a new home after the fall of the Soviet Union. Their objective with this movement has always been to destroy capitalism. And when Chavez mentioned it yesterday, he got a thundering standing ovation. It was the single loudest, sustained, largest response any speaker all week has gotten. Now back to Copenhagen. Hugo Chavez, the biggest applause line of the whole conference, showing you what the global warming conference is really all about. This is as a translator, by the way, because he speaks Spanish.
Fantasma.
There's a ghost lurking.
Parafraseando a Carlos Marx, el gran Carlos Marx.
And Karl Marx said,
Un fantasma recorre las calles de Copenhagen.
A ghost running through the streets of Copenhagen.
And I think
that ghost is silent somewhere in this room, amongst us, coming through the corridors underneath. And that ghost is a terrible ghost. Nobody wants to name him or her. It's capitalism. Capitalism is that ghost. Nobody, I don't think, wants to name it. Capitalism.
I wish we'd have left the applause in there, because it went on and on and on. The applause, that was the biggest applause line of the entire conference so far. The ghost in the room is capitalism. And we're supposed to fork over, that's right, we're supposed to fork over our money. We are forking over our money to these people. Hillary Clinton announced today $100 billion a year to these people so that they can come out of this with saying they had some sign of success. This is a conference that is designed purposely, primarily, to destroy the United States. This is about the destruction of capitalism, free markets, the United States of America. It gets the biggest applause of any line so far in the conference. Hugo Chavez delivers it. His people are starving. His people are practically in chains in Venezuela. These people applaud his reference to capitalism as a ghost. This tells you exactly what this whole global warming snafu is about. It's about attacking and destroying capitalism and the United States. All these protesters that are over there and all these conference attendees, doesn't matter. They could be at a WTO meeting. They could be at a climate change meeting like they're at now. They could be at any other meeting that the UN's in charge of. And all it is about is the destruction of the United States. Then Chavez took a shot at Obama.
What they're saying in the streets is if the climate was a bank, they'd already have saved it. I think it's true. If the climate was a bank, a capitalist bank, one of the biggest ones, they would have saved it, the rich governments. I think Obama isn't here yet. He got the Nobel Peace Prize almost the same day as he sent 30,000 soldiers off to kill innocent people in Afghanistan.
And they applauded that as well. Obama may think he's cultivating friends among these people. And who knows, he may share their desires. He's certainly taking his stabs at capitalism. He certainly is doing it. If you know what? What I'd like to say, I'd like Obama show up actually as Casper the Ghost. When it's time for Obama to show up there and make his speech, show up as a ghost. And send a little signal to all these attendees that he gets it. That he understands. I'm not going to worry about it. If I could address them, what would I tell them? I'd tell them to shut up, disperse, go home, and take care of themselves. There is no global warming. It's a hoax. And every one of you in this room know it's a hoax. All you want is what the United States has achieved because you're jealous. You know you can't achieve it on your own. You don't want to free your people so that you can create many United Stateses in your own countries. You want to control them. You want to keep them in bondage. And they can't produce anything that way. Therefore, you can't get personally rich. The only way you get personally rich is to make us feel guilty and have us, like, give our Secretary of State Hillary Clinton over there to write you a check for $100 billion. Well, we, the taxpayers, are through paying for it. In this world, you take care of yourselves. If there's any destruction of climate going on, it is you poor countries who are not investing in clean technologies and so forth like we've done. We are not the problem in the world. We are the world's solution. And until you find a way to be on our side of things, you are shut out. Not a penny more for you little Marxist dictators. And I walk out of the room. That's what I would tell them.